Hey everyone, it's Allie from A&C Photography. I just finished a little while ago with a beautiful little newborn baby boy in the studio. I still have to put everything away. I'm sitting at my newborn table set up right now, just kind of configuring things. We went through a couple of different beanies. It buttons up all the way at the front. It's a little teddy bear outfit, and it's got a teddy bear beanie that goes with it. You guys have seen the pictures that I share. We even did like this little white beanie that goes with this cute little onesie set. I got this off of Amazon actually, and the teddy bear outfit. I'm usually really skeptical with what I order for my newborns and just photography in general, what I order off of Amazon, just because it is Amazon. So I'm super careful. I do my research. I Google the product company names and everything else, and I look up reviews on them outside of Amazon. I look up reviews on Google. I look up reviews on YouTube as much as possible, and I deep dive into things before I order stuff. Like I think almost all of my newborn backdrops are from a company on Amazon, and they send you the backdrop itself, which is a good size, a wrap, and they even send a little headband for free with it. I have those hanging up over on my thing over here. I hang my wraps and my headbands up over here. The headband that goes with it is over in this section. It's like some blue little pearls. It's really cute, but I had a boy in today, so we didn't use the pearl headband. I love when parents choose like the more boy colors for the girls, like the blues and the yellows and the greens, just so I can use those girly headbands that came with them. But we tried to do some swaddled stuff. I even brought out my little swaddle sister, and he was already almost a month. He's already almost a month old. He's about 3 weeks old right now. So he was long and very awake, and I mean precious. And I wanted to get some open eye, like awake shots with him, because he had the most gorgeous blue eyes. Oh my gosh. And they popped even more with this blue. But I tried to lay him down to get a couple of shots with him while he was calm and still with his eyes open. He was not having it, which is fine, it happens. So we eventually got him calm and chill and everything, enough to where he would lay still. It took a whole lot of and butt pats and back pats and little cheek strokes like this. His mom figured that that works really well. So every time he'd start to wake up, I just pat his butt, go shh, and just stroke a cheek, and he just would kind of settle back down. He fought us for most of the session, and then eventually mellowed out and calmed down. I didn't get every single pose I was wanting. I was wanting to do I just call it the leaning froggy, because I don't like doing the actual froggy pose. I'm still fairly new at newborns, and I don't, safety-wise, feel comfortable enough doing that yet, so I don't do it. But I wanted to do the one, I think they call it timber, which is basically where their hands are like this, and they're laying on my posing bean, and they're like froggy feet underneath, but they're like this. And I tried that one at the end where he was still sleepy, but yeah, it didn't work. He started to wake up. So I got what I could. We used the posing table. We did it over here. I got some little, chubby little roll pictures, and I did some with the white outfit and the beanie, little sleepy cap, and got some of those. And then I moved over to my setup that I have over there, which I will show you guys. It's my little newborn bed, and it's wooden, and I actually got that off of Amazon on sale. I mean, even the original price was not bad. Usually these are pretty expensive, so, but this is the setup we used over here. So, and this is the hat. hat that goes with the little teddy bear outfit. And it is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. But he was laying on that and he got nice and cozy on there. And yep, I turned that light off. It's so hard to tell because in my studio I've got a giant door back here. So anytime light is coming through this, my umbrella light, it makes me think it's on. So basically if it's bright enough outside, I don't even turn this on. I just use it like a softbox to kind of soften the sunlight that's coming in, and I don't even have to turn it on. But just know, and don't be discouraged if you have sessions like I did today where they are way more awake than most of your other babies that you've photographed, and they're just very wiggly and they don't want to sit still. Patience. There is a reason an average newborn session runs 2 to up to 3 hours. I don't like going past 3 hours. That's just a lot on mom and dad. That's a lot on the baby. If we need to go a little bit past 3 hours, I always check with the parents first and say, hey, are you guys okay with sticking around just a little bit longer? Just enough so I can make sure I do get the shots I want to get for you guys. So I started to feel a little bit discouraged because I was worried mom was getting discouraged, but we pushed through. We got him sleepy and we got some gorgeous shots. Got some cute little belly rolls and everything else. So I do wish I would have gotten some of his eyes because that would have been freaking perfect, but we get what we get, and we make the best of it. But all in all, it was a good session. It was challenging. You're not always going to be able to be the baby whisperer for every single newborn session. That's just not logical. It's not possible. You can do your best. I had music playing in the background. I always put calming music on my stereo via my Bluetooth app on my phone, and then I have my heater going to the side on my little tabletop that I have next to me that has like my props that I'm going to be using. I set my camera on it when I'm not using it. And I put my heater on it. So that way it's a good distance from baby, it's safe, I can, turn it off, turn it on right here within my reach. It was actually acting up on me today, so I think I need to get a new heater. But I just kept turning off, so mom was sitting in the chair that I have next to me, so that way parents can be right next to baby while I'm shooting. She was helping me by turning the on button on. She was super sweet. Sorry if I'm talking too fast. It's been a long day, and I have a cake smash session tomorrow evening, so I have to prep for that, which I'm super excited for because it's actually a friend of mine, her little one. We've been friends since high school, and her youngest, Weston, is turning 1 soon, so I have his rodeo cow themed cake smash that I'm doing tomorrow outdoors. Just praying and hoping, fingers crossed, that it does not rain, because it is early summertime in Florida, so these pop-up thunderstorms are everywhere all the time, which makes outside sessions about near impossible until August, when it starts to calm down. And then we get into September, which is hurricane season, so we get maybe August as a break. But anyways, like I said, don't get discouraged. There's going to be some babies that, especially if they are older, are going to be awake a lot. They're going to be a lot more wiggly. They are going to be a lot harder to pose. You're not going to be able to do all those cutesy tootsy little bum ups and little hand on face, froggy, all that stuff. There's just some babies in general, even if they're, a week, 2 weeks old, they just don't want to do it. So don't beat yourself up about it. It is going to happen. It's a part of life. It is part of being a photographer. It's part of being a newborn photographer. So just hang in there. There's going to be sessions that are some harder than others, difficulty-wise. Just do your research before you look into doing newborns, or even if you just started. I always do a little bit of research each night before a newborn session, just as a refresher in my brain, because I have ADHD, bad, so my brain is all over the place. So it helps to sit down, watch a couple of newborn, tutorials. And I watch Fenna Photography. She does a fantastic job. Beautiful images. So I watch her and I'm able to kind of remind myself, if something goes wrong like this is how I adjust, this is how I fix it. kind of a thing. It's to just to remember my game plan that I usually do, that sometimes my brain gets a hold of me and I do a mental freak out for a minute. Especially if I know it's an older baby coming into the studio and I mentally am just like trying to psych myself out when I don't need to, because I know I'm capable. I have photographed plenty of newborns and done so well. Do I still have things to learn? Absolutely. But being able to do today's session and get sleepy photos, and oh my gosh, when I tell you guys the teddy bear outfit with the bed, oh my gosh, this baby was killing it. I mean, precious. So I'm excited to share those with you guys. But I just wanted to hop on here. I've been posting less and I want to kind of get back to posting more regularly. We've just been so crazy busy here with storms and storm damage and insurance, and we had the stomach flu run around the house not too long ago. It was a whole thing. Then we had VBS at church, so I was teaching that and I was there all week covering my classroom and doing photos. So it has been slam packed the last couple months. So I will slowly get back into my groove. I'll probably film a lot of fall stuff for you guys. I'll be going out to our local farm out here, Holland Farms. And I'll probably do at least one video out there. It is very hot and very humid and very dusty. So I'm not gonna really be too focused on filming. But I'll kind of give behind the scenes glimpses of like me walking around the farm, kind of showing you guys what kind of spots I tend to look for when it comes to busy packed areas like in a farm attraction like this, because in our town it is huge. People go there every year and it's slammed with people. I mean, like Disney World slammed with people. We love us some Holland Farms. So I'll probably film some of that and kind of show you guys the inner workings of going out into such a crowded public area, but still being able to find spots that you can photograph full-on families in. Like I've done big, long family photos, like stretched out. I think they had, what, 3 or 4 teenage kids, and it was the 2 parents, and we did like hand in hand stretched out across the sunflower field and managed to not get a single extra person in the background that I had to edit out. So that was a win-win for me, because I hate having to sit there and edit each individual person out of these photos because it is exhausting. Newborns is usually where I do my absolute most when it comes to editing, which is just taking the wrinkles out of the backdrop that are in the photos, adjusting and expanding the background. If I've got like a corner of my table that's, you know, you could see a little bit of wall, stuff like that, or just, my heater just turned on. And it's not wanting to turn off. Hold on. Okay, had to fix that. Like I edit the background to kind of expand it, make sure it matches in and everything, and it's nice and neat. And then I'll edit out, like, I know today he had a lot of baby acne, so I had to go in and every single little piece of acne, I had to go through and edit that out. He had a lot of redness in his face up here because he had a stork's bite right here that was super prominent. So most of the time, you know, parents want that kind of taken out. So I edited all that for them and got their gallery sent out earlier. So I will put in the photos, and I did all of this, the entire session, with my Nikon D5600 and my 28 to 70 millimeter lens that I got from, it was either KEH or MPB. It's the one that I just recently did my updated review on. So if you want to check that out, it's going to be in my channel. In my most recent videos, I've done a main unboxing review for them, and then I did a review after using it for a couple of months because I wanted to make sure the lens wasn't going to go on me a couple weeks in. So wanted to give you guys a good solid review. It was giving me a little bit of problems today, but I don't know if it was the lens or I think I booped something on my touchscreen on my menu with my nose on accident when I was trying to flip my screen around, and I think that was messing it up. So, because the rest of the time it shot fine, but I think I just messed something up on my menu, and I don't think it was the lens. if it continues to act up, I'll do a new review and just, you know, kind of update you guys on it as it goes. But I think it's fine. I think it's just because I have a touch screen for my camera and it went boop and messed with a setting that I don't know which one it messed with. I tried to kind of tell in the moment which one it was when I noticed the problem, and I couldn't figure it out. And baby was screaming, and we were just trying to get things done so that way baby and mom could go home and rest. But definitely make sure that you like, subscribe. If you have any questions or there's anything you guys want me to cover video wise, let me know in the comments down below. But I could definitely do a video of just showing you guys my, well, it's, you know, it's a small stash right now because I'm still growing, of, you know, my little stash of photography props and things, and I can do a video about those and kind of suggest you guys where I've gotten all this stuff from. And I usually try to keep it at a pretty budgeted rate. There are things that I do go higher priced for, just for sheer safety wise. But things like outfits and stuff like that, I try to keep it at a fairly decent price range, nothing insane. So if you guys want me to make a video just kind of doing a little haul of my props that I use for newborns or just props in general, I can do that for you guys. Just let me know below. But yeah, whatever you guys want me to cover, let me know. And if I'm able to cover it and I have the knowledge to do so properly, I will try. And if I don't have the knowledge, you can bet I'm going to research the mess out of it to figure out all the knowledge I need to then, you know, give that to you guys. Because I am a nerd for photography. I have been since I was a kid, and I probably will be until the day I die. So, but I will quit talking your ear off, and make sure you like, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. Well, subscribe is the same thing as follow. Anyways, I'm going to put those little photos that we got in from the session, I'll put them in right here, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic week.